Hey everybody, Paul here. Got a really cool vintage shave plan for this video here today. Recently picked up this 1930s Gillette New Short Comb style razor in the box. This appears to be the Bostonian style dating from the mid to late 30s. The box is in okay condition, but that's kind of cool. But check out the gold plating that's still intact on this razor. If you shop around on yard sales or on eBay, and you look out for the gold plating that's still intact on these, it's pretty unusual to find that much gold still on the razor. By contrast, I have another identical short comb dating from the 30s again, but see how the gold is totally worn off on the head of this razor, revealing the copper base. Check out the underside. You could see that on this razor the brass was gold plated as well, and there's the solid copper tip, whereas this still shows the gold. So check that out. If you're shopping for these, try to look for the ones with more gold than what's worn off. This is still fully functional, and I did a previous video on it, and it shaves really nice. But I'm really looking forward to shaving with this razor today. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be shaving with a vintage blade. This is a 1945 Gillette Blue blade. It arrived in the box that the short comb razor was packed in. So in my estimation, it's very likely that someone who acquired this razor in the 30s was still shaving with it in 1945 with a Gillette Blue blade. And you can date these very easily. I'll put a link in the description as how to date these vintage blades. It's really cool. It's got that really cool indigo blue color, and the patent numbers are on the blade as well there. Now if you're cleaning off these vintage razors yourself after acquiring them, see how that seats right in there? And there's still gold plating on them. You want to go really easy with the gold plating, people, because you can brush away that gold plating and very easily. It's not very thick there. So I just used a toothbrush with some warm soapy water. Now I've just seated that Gillette Blue blade there. Seated really nicely. Vintage shaving, people. 1945 blade, 1930s Gillette New Short Comb. Let's check it out. This will be a lot of fun. Man, that's going real nice so far. I just want to make a quick point that if you're checking out a new razor and a new blade for the first time, to go real easy and find your proper angle, you may have to adjust your angle of approach. You know, it's amazing being kept pristine in the packaging all those years, people, since just after, or just the year that World War II ended. I'm getting a great shave out of this morning. It's a lot of fun to kind of relive history in this way. Actually, I find that I have to finesse these a little more even than, say, my Gillette Super Speed Red Tip, for example, where I just put the razor on my face and let that razor do the work for me. This one I do have to shave a little more aggressively, it seems, but you still want to be careful, so it's just finding that sweet spot to shave with. But if you're into history and collecting cool things, definitely get into this kind of shaving, because it is a lot of fun, and there is a vibe about reliving history that you're just not going to get with a modern razor. Around my mustache, I'm really beginning to notice that this blade does drag considerably more than a modern blade. So just check that out if you're going to be using a vintage blade that obviously the technological advances in the manufacturing process are producing better blades for us today. Hey, got a pretty good shave out of the 1945 Gillette Blue blade. Again, the modern blades, people, are shaving closer than a vintage Gillette blade. But man, is it fun to shave with something that old, still in pristine condition in its wax paper packaging. Shaving, again, with the 1930s Gillette New Short Comb. Thanks a lot for watching. This was a lot of fun. Please hit that like button. It would be great to have you as a subscriber as well. And we'll see you real soon.